It is time for Prince Renathal to make his glorious return to Standard Hearthstone for at least 1 month, where we're going to be using Renathal to make Highlander warrior reach heights that haven't been seen in quite a while. We're also going to be using the new Avatar of Hearthstone as a alternate win condition to the more stereotypical win conditions of Highlander Warrior of either Odyn or just a bunch of very powerful battle cries. Now, for the one guide of the deck. First thing to look out for is going to be new heights. This will allow you to play your late game cards earlier. You're also going to be looking for tide pool if you see new heights, as this will allow you to scale even quicker. Then you're going to be looking for early game removal tools such as Bladestorm or Bash, draw power cards such as Needle Rock Totem, or any other early game minions such as Rockstar. Now, with all being said, let's look at some game. Okay, time for a game against DK. I'm curious of what we'll see here. I know some people were experimenting with Blood DK now that Renathal is back in Standard, which is kind of interesting to me, to be fair. It was a deck that I was thinking about maybe doing, but I thought getting double battle cries off of Avatar of Hearthstone would be really, really cool. Turns out currently Avatar of Hearthstone requires you to have hand space in order to make use of him, which kind of sucks. Blizzard did say they might be changing that to not be that, but we shall see in the long run if they end up changing it or not. I'm curious. Seeing this card makes me think they're probably going to be Blood DK, plus they're 40 cards. There's a DK list that I really do want to try out. I was talking about it with someone on stream where we were thinking about doing something with the other new free card with the spell burst and basically getting a bunch of spell bursts on things like the 1/3 that summons a bunch of copies of itself, or the 2-drop 3/2 that summons copies of themselves, to just keep on ramping up the spell burst each individual time, and then use maybe like amalgam as a way to, like, you know, keep it going and going and going. I think that will probably be, depending on how well that goes on Saturday stream, that might be Monday's video, and then we'll put the hunter list out Wednesday. I know it'll be a little bit out of date because I'm not using any of the new cards, but I think that's the best way I can do like content this coming up week. We'll see. There's a lot of decks I can try out with Renathal being back in rotation right now. Lots and lots of control lists. Will probably be tired of how many control lists all come up by the time he rotates back out. Then, or at least it is worth mentioning. Actually, maybe you won't be, because I don't know if I'll do a bunch of control lists, but there were some combos that I've thought about trying in the past where I'm like, man, it would really, really be cool if we had like 10 additional HP for them. We'll see if we get to those or not. One that I'm thinking about in particular is revisiting Mindbender Demon Hunter, because 40 cards in theory should be like a little bit more potent, just because you have a little bit more survivability. Kind of a random side tangent that we just went on, but it is what it is. This DK hasn't really done anything that stands out of being like really spectacular, and I'm assuming it is just going to be like Blood DK. Well, it's either Blood or Rainbow. Is that deck? Actually, that deck I think is what? 2 Frost, 1 Unholy? Or like 2 Unholy, 1 Frost? I don't remember. Okay. Come on, give us something good. Anything good? Come on. Odyn. Ziliax isn't bad. I would have preferred to get it off of Black Rock and Roll. Okay. Hey, Razzle Dazzler. Okay, well, I really, 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 really want to just slam down Bran next turn, but I think the optimal play would probably be Garrosh Gift into Brawl. We're at 31 HP. Oh, actually, no, we could do Yogg. Yogg actually guarantees the clear. Yeah, Yogg's actually better than the other 2 options. Never mind. I forgot we had Yogg in hand, to be fair. Oh! I mean, I'll take another Yogg. Two mind controls isn't bad, especially because it unfreezes right away. Okay, mining casualties. That could be bad. Okay. Wait, did they miscalculate here? To be fair, yeah, that's probably actually the play. That's fine, though. I don't mind. Oh, there's Renathal. It doesn't matter what year it is, drawing into Renathal still feels bad. Even if you can buff him up a little bit. Speaking of cards that you can, in theory, buff up an insane amount, the new legendary, the 100 cost legendary, if you all have seen it, man, that plus Black Rock and Roll is going to be very interesting. I don't think it's going to be a good combo, but it's a very interesting combo. All right, how many cards do we have in hand? We have too many, so we're just going to go for the Brawl right now. Let's pop this first. Just, yeah, gets rid of more minions on board. Okay. Well, Renathal, hopefully they just bop into this. I can't believe what we're like 8 minutes into the game and neither of us has dropped below 30. Feels interesting. Okay. Behold, John Hearthstone himself. Let's become the Avatar. Okay, okay. It sucks that this doesn't trigger all the battle. Oh, of course. I was going to say, it kind of does suck that this doesn't trigger all the battle cries. It also kind of sucks that, like, cards that don't fit on the... It's so weird. Cards that don't fit on the board, but also cards that don't fit in the hand just don't get played, if that makes any sense. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, the way that it is, you'd expect it to work. I know Blizzard said they might change this, but like, the way you would expect it to work is just give you 5 random cards that get played, because it doesn't trigger the battle cries. I'm pretty sure it does not, like, count at, well, maybe it does count as you playing those cards from, like, other classes or something like Tess. I'm curious how that actually works now that I'm thinking about it. But, yeah, like, it requires hand space, but it also requires board space. You think it would just, like, be like, hey, by the way, like, you don't have enough board space, so we're not playing the cards, and you just keep it in your hand. It's kind of a tease that it just, like, evaporates the cards. Like, it shows you the card, and then it's like, oh, that didn't actually happen. All right, let's get rid of one of our minions here. We can then take their 4/4, slam it into the 4/12. Hopefully that hits exactly it. Perfect. Okay, what else do we want to do? Want to get rid of both of these. Now, the question is... Okay, yeah. Might as well grab the Marin, get rid of the 4/4. That's perfect. I'm slamming on this. We don't have really any board space. Anything good? Sure, a draw card. Heal us up a little bit. I don't think we really needed it, but that's still fine. There's no room in my head. The Wind Fury, though, is a little bit scary. I mean, it's not too scary because it's just one. And the nice thing is they cleared out the board for us. How do we want to do this next turn, actually? Oh, actually. Ugh. Mathematically, I guess we'd have to put down Ziliax, right? Okay, the idea is we get rid of the 2 minions that matter the most here. We get 2 coins. We're probably going to use 1 coin so we don't, like, burn a card. We could actually use both of the coins. because then we can use Canary and our hero power. I kind of do want to heal, and I kind of do want to, yeah. We're trying to, I want to play another Avatar of Hearthstone. I really, 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 really do. It's just such an awkward card to use. I had fun trying to break it, though, I will say that. Please don't get anything good there. Please don't be anything that is going to be a pain in the butt to deal with multiple copies of. All right, we can get, I guess, anything here. I'm going to go with Inventor Boom and Insidious because both of those give us win conditions. Slam down, Inventor Boom. That should give us 2 copies of Ziliax, which is decent. Heal up for a bunch. That's the only reason why we're doing it. Also, we were 1 man off using Odyn that turn, so, you know. So, it wasn't Corpse Explosion. That's good. We're still in this game, by the way. 15 minutes in, and we're both... Sure, yeah, that's actually probably the top deck that we wanted here. Just going to use All You Can Eat. It won't draw anything. Actually, it might draw 1 card. Okay, Burr. Oh, it drew 2. I forgot we had. Oh, it drew 3. I forgot we had Marin still in the list. Might as well get rid of that. Might as well put down Odyn. It's a nice fatty 1919. Oh no. That okay. Please don't be what I think it's going to be. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be. At least we know they did not get a handful of them, which is good for us. But boy, oh boy. We're at 32 HP. They're at 61 HP. That is not a hand. We could probably do enough damage, I'd assume, for that to not matter. But like, oh. Okay, I think the trick here is 1 crown, and then the crown goes into the... Oh, actually, no, we can grab both crowns. That makes more sense. Therazane isn't bad. Just trying to stick some bodies on board. Oh, I think Grifta long game is probably the best choice there. But I think short game, either of those others would have been better just because they're both, you know, elementals. But to be fair, Therazane doesn't buff elementals on board, only in the hand. Which reminds me, I need to get back to doing something with Therazane. I still have yet to do anything with her, which kind of sucks. That was originally going to be, well, at time of recording, today I was supposed to do some Therazane decks. But I kind of heard some rumors that we were going to get a set announced, and it turned out we did. So here we are doing new card instead and Renathal, because I couldn't pass up clickbaiting Renathal. Something like Renathal breaks Control Warrior again, or something like that. That legitimately probably will be the title. Might as well grab Crown. We don't yeah, we don't have enough hand space. I should have put down the 1/1 first. Oh, Ignis is really funny. Maybe not right now, but like it does give us 2 cards. Do we get anything good here? The reduction isn't bad. We did it again. We don't have enough hand space. I keep somehow, some way, I keep forgetting about that. I feel like that's one of the easiest things to forget is like how much hand space you have. You think as a Hearthstone player I can count? No. I say this and I have a computer science degree, so you know. Okay, so they're still at 60 plus HP. Prince of Frost. Okay. At least it isn't an AoE here. That's good. The 728 is going to be a little bit of a pain to get rid of this turn, though. I'm trying to think of how we get rid of that card. I guess we could just, like, hope we can do enough damage on board. Because that's 5 taunts, right? 5 taunts, 5 minions, and a hero power. And then we also have to get rid of the 728. We could actually probably leave the 728 up on board. Hand space wise, though, also, like, depending on, like, what we top deck here. I'm trying to remember if we... Okay, let's hit that. 2... Oh, the AoE is nice. Oh, the AoE is really, really nice. Also, if you were wondering why I did it like that, A, I didn't know we were getting the AoE, but B, the main reason is I wanted space for our Ox here. And we probably should have attacked with the... Well, no, we'll have space. Let's grab Ragnaros, Romosh, sure, a taunt, why not? Oh, never mind. Again, can't count. Turns out I cannot. I just can't count. Would have preferred face because that's still like 70 HP to deal with. And there goes our board once again. Have we played Odyn down yet? I don't think... Wait, have we? Alright, let's see if we can get some AoE, I guess, going. Also, maybe, like, a Wind Fury weapon would be really nice. Part of me wants to get the cheap weapon. Actually, let's... Oh, yeah. Let's get this weapon, and then we'll get a big weapon, I think. Big weapon makes sense. Actually, we could get a small weapon. Small weapon works better, like, if we want to spam out a bunch of cards at once. And also, I kind of just want to use it this turn. That's actually kind of the main reason why we're doing this. Like this. And then we can just attack twice. Oh, right, we did use a Odyn. We did use a Odyn. Sometimes I forget what we're actually... When games go this long, I forget what I've done and what I haven't done. Okay. Hey, they were pure blood. Oh, no. They're at, like, almost 100 HP. Yeah, you had to do that, but it feels bad. For me, at least. Okay, a 5-cost weapon. 5-cost weapon. And how much HP can we actually get them down? Math. So 4 armor becomes 6. Plus 21. I think. Is there any additional armor that we could gain here? In theory, I mean, there is a way, but, like, it requires just such a high roll on the weapon. I'm not even going to worry about it this turn. Let's just pop that. Oh, perfect. Okay. We can get them down to a whopping 24 HP. We finally did it. They are below the normal minimum or maximum HP pool. Now we just gotta repeat that one more time and we win the game. I want out of this game so bad. Okay, there's Heart Strike. Wait, is Heart Strike a card in Hearthstone? Heart Strike. Hearthstone? Oh yes, it is. It's the one cost. My bad. It's interesting that that is a card, and I don't think Bloodstrike is a card. I know Bloodstrike hasn't existed in WoW in, like, over a decade, man, I feel. Whenever I talk about WoW, like, I realize something is, like, over a decade ago in the game, and I'm just like, oh, boy. Really wish we got the battle cries here. Really wish we did, but whatever. At least we got to use... What, this is the 3rd John Hearthstone that we're using this game? Oh, ooh. That could be interesting. Because we can pop our minion here, right? Also, it gets the card out of our hand. And we could put down the Town Crier, but I think we'll be fine. Golden Cobalt. Oh, fun little historical fact about Hearthstone, or at least the World of Warcraft trading card game before Hearthstone. The Heartstrike artwork actually comes from Mongoose Bite, which is historically a hunter ability in World of Warcraft. Oh boy, that. Okay, maybe we don't. Maybe we didn't want to do that. Maybe that was not a good idea. Boy, oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. That legitimately is probably the worst card that. Actually, we probably have a few kobolds in the list. Cobalt might be actually no. What with the hand that we had previously, Cobalt would have not been a worse card to get. We can just draw a few cards. Hey, eruption. Okay. Wait, I just realized. Did we play Brand this game? I don't. Oh no, we did. We definitely did because we were filling up the board with John Hearthstone. I'm going to forever call this card John Hearthstone, by the way, because it's the Avatar of Hearthstone. So what better, you know? Don't really care about that card. We are going to... actually, we might not burn cards. And they're back to 50 HP. How? I'm being greedy with our weapon, but still, like, legitimately, just how are we supposed to deal with this? Okay, Brawl could be interesting. Okay. We don't really want to burn anything. I'm just going to slam down Therazane. What are we getting here? Ooh, that feels bad. That feels really, really bad. I guess we're burning our weapon now. Does some damage, I guess, and it does empty our hand a little bit more. I think we still have some... Oh, hey, Boom Boss actually is a really good top deck. That actually could save us. Or at least get us out of the game quicker, because they don't have that many cards left in the deck, and it would at least destroy 6. By the way, we are at 30 minutes into this game. You'll probably only see this as like a 15-minute game. Oh, no. I don't think that's gonna do it. GG! Alright, now that we're through the game, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So I played 30 games with this deck, ended up with a 50% win rate. And then, on top of that, I played 10 games with the 30-card version with a 60% win rate. However, this was more focused on trying to make use of Avatar of Hearthstone than it was to see how Renathal works in a control style list currently in 2024 Standard Hearthstone. Renathal being back in Standard actually kind of proves that control lists can still work in 2024. It's just that aggro right now has enough tools to do enough damage normally without Renathal being here to out damage the control aspects that lists can achieve currently in Standard. I am very curious if Renathal here is a experiment by Blizzard to see if maybe a higher starting HP would be better for the overall health of the game without doing something like having 3 Rosman Khan Rumbles sets back to back to back to curve down the power level. Overall though, if you're a fan of control, you're a fan of Renathal, try this one out. It uses Renathal plus one of the new 2 cards that we got free today in the patch. Now, like always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.